Hey everybody, BJ here, and I just wanted to say thank you to all the people that watch these videos. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and smash that like button. Smash it. But if you really want to help out, you can go over to shamarisdyer.com. You can get some pretty cool stuff over there. This little handle for my GoPro, I got that off of my website. And the GoPro itself, you can get the GoPro 8 Black and the 7 Black, I mean, for rock bottom prices over at shamarisdyer.com. Again, thank you, everybody who watches these videos. I'm BJ. This is BJ Does. Let's get started. Hey everybody, we're going to get into this news cycle because it's so strange. I mean, the media has not the media doesn't even try to tell the truth anymore. They don't have the capacity or the ability to just tell us the truth. Let me give you an example. All right, protesters. Yeah, boycott racist CVS. You know what the guys that were in CVS got caught doing? They got caught shoplifting. The store didn't even want the police to send them to jail. They just said, hey, give us our stuff back and you can walk out the door. So they gave them the stuff back and walked out the door. Interestingly enough, they still protested. Black Lives Matter is protesting anyone who calls the police on them because they've committed a crime. Shoplifting is a crime. The police were called. Okay? We have the proof. We have the video evidence. The police officer said, give the stuff back, we'll let you walk out the door. Nope, that wasn't good enough for them. So they shut the streets down. Now, they shut the streets down for over 5 hours. Nobody could get in and out. So the police went ahead and closed the street so that they could protest. Now, police officers who were interviewed also expressed frustration. We don't want to be here just sitting in our cars, blocking people here from going to their homes and stores, said one DC police. The DC police force is best in the country for peacefully handling protest marches and demonstrations, said another 25-year veteran of the force who grew up as a neighbor of Mayor Muriel Bowser. But both told Georgetowner that the police's proven ability to allow protests without widespread community disruption had been taken away by the council, which banned any intervention in protests. The officers said that even though they are called names and have bricks thrown at them, they are not allowed to wear helmets. I have had it with these protesters. A software sales rep who lives near Trader Joe's in Wisconsin Avenue, we get the message, but the police should be able to move protesters to where they won't block traffic or business. I'm going to complain to my ANC commissioner in the city and the city council. People are getting tired of this. They're getting tired of this. Good on you, Georgetowner, for bringing this up and actually having real, legit news. But you want to see, we have been told for days now, we have been dealing with wildfires all over this state, and we have been told by Governor Kate Brown and people in the media, absolutely not. There are no arsons. This is all just global warming. No. The Beachy Creek fire was because there were high winds and telephone poles fell down and started sparking and created a wildfire. Okay, that's legitimate, man. But what about the other fires? Oh, wait a minute. Authorities arrest 4 in connection to possible arson fires along West Coast. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go ahead. 44-year-old man charged with an Oregon fire. Oregon man arrested twice in 12 hours for starting fires near the Portland freeway. They're not even keeping people. The DA is letting people out of jail who have started fires in the middle of wildfires. That is crazy. That is nuts. Here we are for the last week. We've been wondering whether we were going to have a house or not because of the wildfires. You realize the wildfires, if the wind hadn't shifted, the wildfires are right over the mountain from us. They're about 18 miles from us. People in Hawley were scared to death that their houses were going to burn out. We have had a man in Salem. We have had a man in Portland. We've had the fire to the south of us was because of arson. Now, I did a video and I blamed it on Antifa and Black Lives Matter. But there is no proof that Black Lives Matter and Antifa were actually running around starting these fires. If I can't have proof, then I can't report it. So I went back and I apologized because I had no proof. What I had was word of mouth. What I had was people calling me. What I had was people texting me and saying Antifa is around starting these fires. Now, isn't it strange? Isn't it strange that there has been no protesting in Portland? None whatsoever. You want to know why there has been no protesting in Portland? Because the OSP and the U.S. Marshals and the FBI, they are going to the houses of these, quote, peaceful protesters and arresting them for all of the shenanigans that they've been pulling off. Kate Brown still to this day is supporting Black Lives Matter. Yesterday, they had a meeting with Black Lives Matter. And she threw her support in. She threw her support in with Black Lives Matter because, hey, man, nothing says solidarity like burning out stores. Nothing says solidarity like starting wildfires, right? Yeah. There's been no protests in Portland. But, you know what we have had? We have had people running around, creating as much chaos as they can possibly create. Now, the theory is, this is just a theory, and maybe a little bit of my opinion, the leadership is in hiding right now. The leadership is in hiding right now. They are probably going to go to prison for a very long time. And what does that leave? Well, all of the mentally unstable people that they've recruited for these missions have nothing else to do. But they like burning stuff down. So I can't necessarily say it was Black Lives Matter. Maybe a Black Lives Matter supporter. We know that there was one in Washington. We know that there's a couple here that have been caught and charged with arson. It probably are supporters of Black Lives Matter and wanted to create a little bit of chaos. Wanted to, keep their skills honed for the burning of stuff down, right? So I can't necessarily say that it was Black Lives Matter because the leadership is on the run right now. Who do we have this story? We have these stories are so strange. MSNBC's Maddow uses Obama-era photos of immigrant children to slam Trump. So strange how that works, isn't it? So strange. Yeah. Rachel Maddow went on a tirade night before last about Donald Trump and Donald Trump's unfair treatment of immigrant children. Maybe she didn't get the memo that Donald Trump actually shut that program down because it was an Obama era program. And he was getting criticized for it, so he just went ahead and shut that program down. But that didn't stop Rachel Maddow. Oh no! Maddow says Trump makes stuff up. Atrocious claimed Lebanese explosion. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Photos taken by the Associated Press were from 2014 during the Obama administration, but they were presented by liberal activists as if they showed the effects of Trump's immigration policy now. That was from the AP. This is a Fox News article, okay? But that was from the AP, the media. Oh, Attorney General Bill Barr. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What did Bill Barr do to get the ire of CNN politics? Well, they say he compared the civil rights violations that are happening in the United States right now, as far as COVID and wearing masks and the lockdowns and everything else. He said that was comparable to the civil rights violations during slavery. Wait a minute. They're saying he compared that to slavery. It's not exactly what he said, because this is what he said.
The Attorney General ramping up his increasingly provocative comments in a speech to a conservative college Wednesday night, comparing COVID restrictions to slavery.
Putting a national lockdown, stay-at-home orders is like house arrest. It's other than slavery, which was a different kind of restraint.
Was a different kind of restraint. It was a different kind of restraint. He was making the point that you cannot just arbitrarily violate the rights of Americans because you want to lock everything down for whatever reason. Now, you said 15 days, get over the curve. It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months and people are still going to jail for trying to run a business. You can't run a country like that. All right? And this one from CNN Politics. Oh, I love this one. The White House largely disregards coronavirus precautions during Abraham Accords with signing. Okay. Hey, CNN, did you mention what they were signing? I don't care if there is a pandemic going on. This is the most historic thing that you've seen since Ronald Reagan was president, when the Berlin Wall came down. That is the only thing that you can compare this to. You have two Muslim countries opening trade and signing a peace accord with Israel. Any mention of that? Any mention of that, CNN? Nope, not a mention, not a word about it. Not a word about it. The only thing they want to say is the White House largely disregards coronavirus precautions during Abraham Accords signing. What were the Abraham Accords, CNN? Oh my God, they weren't wearing masks. They weren't socially distancing. Oh, hey, I got an idea. Why don't you just report the news? Why don't you do that? That would be awesome, because the news is completely broken. The news is completely broken. They don't know what they're doing right now. If Trump is for it, they have to be against it. If Trump is against it, they have to be for it. So if Trump signs peace accords with two Muslim countries and Israel, CNN has to be against it. The Democrats have to be against it. Or they have to find something that they can pin on the president so they can make him look bad. You know what? For this one right here, they've nominated him twice for Nobel Peace Prize. You know what the left's argument is now? Let's get rid of the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay. All right. Yeah. Because, you know, that makes sense. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I don't think I'm ever going to get it. Because Donald Trump is winning left and right. I'm going to do another episode today, and I'm going to talk about Biden's town hall and the lies and the misrepresentations and the horror show that Joe Biden is right now, even with them pre-taping it, even with them feeding him the questions, and even with them handing him softball questions. Trump's winning. Trump's winning. That's just it. That's just it. Maybe the Democrats can steal this election, and Donald Trump won't be the president anymore, and BLM and Antifa will get everything they want. Maybe you never know. Okay, but right now Donald Trump's winning left and right, and the media and the left do not know how to process that. I'm gonna get going. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, go to shamarisdyer.com. The links are down in the description, and we will see you in a little bit. Have a good day.